Hey guys, welcome. What's wrong?
It's nothing. I just got a little zombie dust in my eye. Glub 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 glub.
We are back here at Mantis Italian, and we have to give a big shout out to our friend Dan Clark, who actually hooked us up with this because Three Floyds doesn't quite get out here as much as they should, especially some of their bigger stuff like Zombie Dust. So we have to thank him for getting us this bottle.
Thanks, Dan. All right, well, you know, I don't know a whole lot about this Zombie Dust. I just know it's a humongously popular beer. It is on our official top 10 beers to have list. I'm really excited to cross this one off the list. I hope.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, from everything I've heard, it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah. People say it's the best pale ale in America, in the world,
in the universe.
In the universe. I figure, you know, we got it. Let's try it. I'm excited. You're excited.
I'm really excited.
Let's give it a sniff. Wow. I didn't even like put my nose fully in there. Oh, that smells so great.
Is that just a pale ale?
I don't know if they use Amarillo hops, but that's the smell I'm getting. It's that lemony citric hop aroma.
It's as hoppy as any double IPA I've had, probably. It's beautiful. I mean, the aroma is fantastic. Tropical, juicy aromas.
Yeah, there's a little pine in there too. I won't say it's like grapefruity. It's not like citrusy like that, but it's got like a lemon peel and pine and some citrus. It reminds me of like a really amped up Gumball Head.
Oh, to me, it's just super tropical. Pineapple or mangoes or something really juicy.
Okay.
Kiwi, I don't know, just tropical, juicy fruits all up in here in the olfactory.
You don't get a ton of malt presence, but there is a little bit of malt there. There's a little biscuity type malt.
It's awesome. This is awesome.
But it's kind of like a big hop bomb right now.
You know, I see a lot of not good Kickstarters out there for beer, like ones that I just don't think are going to make it. I'm waiting for someone to just make
hop candles.
Hop candles.
Hop candles. Why have they not, or like a hop air freshener or
something like if you could just get this, like this would be great. If you're a beer lover, why wouldn't you want this?
You could put on your car mirror a hop leaf
instead of those stupid pine trees.
Now you might get pulled over for a DUI, but unless he knows what an IPA is, he'll never tell. He'll never tell. You know, when I swirl it, I get a little bit of that like that Chinook like cattiness. I don't know what hops they use in here. I'm kind of just extrapolating from my past experience. A little bit of cattiness to it, but
I think I'm extrapolating the same thing.
I'm excited, Ron. Let's dive in.
Cheers.
That is really it's dank. There's a good dank quality to it.
Dry.
I get why this isn't an IPA. It's not hoppy enough to be an IPA.
Yep, that's very true. It definitely comes through on the flavor side of things. You can tell it's a pale ale more than an IPA.
Yeah.
That's what I'm extrapolating from this glass. It's the word of the episode.
Word of the episode.
Extrapolate.
Extrapolate.
I love the way they extrapolated the hop character into the beer. I think if we say it enough times in enough different ways, it'll always make sense. I know they're very different, but I get a little of the same qualities as I do in the Gumball Head. There's a weird weedy or candy gumball. Maybe that's the yeast in there, but yeah, it's very interesting. This is pretty complex. Lots of different things happening.
There is a lot going on here.
Every time I'm saying something, there's like something else in my mind that I want to say.
Yeah, I really think it's one of those beers where the aroma and the flavor are just completely worlds apart. I mean, I expected a big lemony type West Coast type thing, and now I'm getting more of this dank, almost garlicky type flavor to it.
The beer smells like it's going to be really sweet, juicy, lingering, and this one is pretty crisp and dry.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly drinkable. I was expecting for it to be one of these beers that was going to be so big that it was going to be like almost a one and done kind of thing, but it's actually very light and fluffy in its mouthfeel and body. And so I feel like it's one of those that you could probably put a few away.
And I would gladly do so because it's delicious. Like you said, I really do enjoy that every time you take a sip, it's something different.
It's flavorful, but light. I really feel like this is the perfect cookout beer. Like, or it's
perfect
just
any day beer.
You're right. It's just nice, fluffy, light, but flavorful.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like it's got like a spicy hop flavor to it, and I enjoy this. I mean, like you said, it does finish really dry. It's so drinkable. I mean,
okay, Corey, what do you think of the Zombie Dust?
It's definitely a high rated beer. I'm gonna say 97. I don't know what else I could ask out of a pale ale. It's so drinkable, but so flavorful. It's everything you could want. Now, I would say just personal preference, the hop profile isn't my favorite, but I do enjoy it. I mean, it's delicious. If I could get cases of this, I would.
I'm gonna go 94, 95. I think it's really good. You know, I don't mind at all the dialed back nature of the body. You know, it's still got the full flavor to it. I love the aroma. I love the flavor. Love how light it is. 95.
So as we keep saying every time we're here, make sure you check out Mance's Italian. It's got an awesome restaurant. It's got awesome food, awesome beer selection. If you're ever in Toledo, it's definitely a place you have to stop.
Absolutely.
And if you're ever in the Chicago area or near Munster, Indiana, make sure you get some Zombie Dust because it is a phenomenal beer. And as always, remember,
we are the Brew Review crew.
We'll review.
I'll brew for you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Jeez. Hey guys, like that review? Click on the video for our previous episode.
You want to check out your favorite beer by the style? Click on the logo in the top left corner.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Cheers. They even got wine on tap, which is pretty badass.
If I had a dream, I would literally have everything possible to drink on tap. They're getting close to my dream.
They're doing God's work here at Man's Italian.